and bake with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing this morning? I'm doing just terrific. It is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. Yay. I'm ready for Christmas. I'm ready for Christmas. Yes, I am. My son is out there playing on his phone and ignoring me. That's fine. Yeah, that's what kids do. Hey, no one really matters but cats. How you doing today, lady? My son is out there playing on his phone and enjoying his Christmas present. And I'm going to be fixing breakfast before long. I'm going to fix a big breakfast: sausage, eggs, gravy, biscuits, the whole schmear. And yep, it's going to be a good day today, Tater. It's going to be a good day. I see we have no one really matters but cats in my chat so far, and that's a good start. How you doing, sis? Let's go ahead and get this rolling with some Von Tent. Mayor McCheese Dick action. Merry Christmas to you too. No one really matters but cats.
Jordan Parler was sentenced to 20 months in prison for simply posting on Facebook that he didn't believe that illegals should be living large off the UK taxpayer. Wow. This came across my desk. Now, I don't know when it happened. Don't care. I mean, I saw the article, but I didn't pay attention to the date because it's irrelevant. But see, this is what trolls do. They nitpick. Anyway, 20 months in prison for simply posting on Facebook that he didn't believe illegals should be housed in lavish apartments and fancy hotels on the taxpayer dime. And he got 20 months in prison for it. Ouch. Wowee. That, which brings me to a point, though. I mean, who are we supposed to be defending? Aren't we supposed to be defending the citizenry or instead of a bunch of illegals? I don't know. It seems a little backwards to me, but hey, what the hell do I know, right? I mean, I'm not exactly well versed on UK law anyway. But it seems like, my haters living in the UK talking shit about me, accusing me of everything under the sun. Seems like they should get the ire of the UK more than this guy simply saying his tax dollars shouldn't go to illegals. But hey, what the hell do I know, right? Isn't that right, Pipey? Yeah, and the other one who I forget the name. I got two of them in the UK. I got two haters in the UK.
You're gonna have haters, bitch. You're gonna have haters. You know why? Because you're a hateful old man. That's why. You're a hateful old man that spews nonsense and stupid shit constantly about aliens and comets and all kind of stupid nonsense. But I don't think what Vaughn's saying is nonsense here. They have been clamping down on what they call hate speech over in the UK. And, that could very, very well have happened.
That, love talking shit about me.
But I don't think it's 20 months. I think he might have misread. I think it was 20 months of probation or some shit.
And which, by the way, trolling is against the law in the UK too, but
apparently
the UK doesn't enforce that law. Otherwise, these two UK people, British, I'm assuming, but I don't know. But these two UK individuals, Pipey being one, and the other one who escapes me for some reason. But yeah, these two individuals talk smack about me, and they're not in jail, but yet this guy simply doesn't want his taxes going to illegals, and he gets thrown in jail for 20 months. That seems a little backwards to me. But what the hell do I know? Isn't that right, Pipey? Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, I just thought I'd share. This crossed my desk, and I thought, wow, holy shit, 20 months for simply making a Facebook post? Damn, that's pretty fucking harsh. Hey, Pipey, you might want to hide under your desk. Because if the UK finds out what you've said about me in the past, and the other guy too, both of you begin the slammer for 20 months, sounds like. Huh?
Oh, please.
Yeah. Anyways, I just thought I'd share
How?
because I can, because I should.
Morning, Corey. How you doing,
Don't forget to
honey?
like, rate, subscribe, and donate because your donations and gifts of love keep me going across I-40.
I tell you what. How about I give you the finger and see if I can't work up a fart to put in your damn coffers.
Thank you and have a pleasant day. Bye.
Merry Christmas, Corey. Now, for what else this goon has to say. God, he's so stupid. Battleship.
Well, folks, I don't know if you all caught the latest meeting with Trump and the media, but it was a spectacular success, in my humble opinion. Trump has unveiled a new battleship, the first battleship we've had since World War II, the Iowa class, and it is alleged to be 100 times more powerful than the Iowa class battleship. Folks, let me stress this point as much as I possibly can. The Iowa battleship was just a massive, massive ship, and it was able to deliver 16-inch guns onto the target with unbelievable accuracy for that day. Now, of course, today, we have computers and we have, all kinds of fancy gadgetry.
Oh, I love your technical terms, fancy gadgetry. It's a good thing you know your science.
But the Iowa had raw power, absolute raw power. And of course, my dad was a World War II sailor. He served in every major naval campaign.
Well,
because he was on a fast frigate, and so he had to be. He didn't have a choice, because see, the fast.
It seems to be the thing to do now. I haven't had much success with it myself. You could try it though, cats. I mean, you never know. There's a sucker born every minute.
Fast frigate was part of what they call a carrier screen, okay, and and as such, he was at every major campaign. Battle of Leyte Gulf, Coral Sea, Midway, Pearl Harbor. He was at all of them, and it's a shame that I couldn't get him to leave his stories with war stories on Fox News. I'm trying to think of who the hell was running war stories. Damn, I can't think of his name. Anyway, it's war stories on Fox News. And I begged him to leave his stories there, and but he wouldn't do it. And a lot of them were like that. A lot of World War II people were like that. They didn't talk much. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. This is a monumental thing. Let me state categorically, this is huge. Okay. The first battleship is called the Defiant, and it will be rolling out in 2 years, Trump says. The largest battleship ever built, even bigger possibly than the Yamato. And the Yamato, as you know, was the largest battleship ever built. And this is going to dwarf the Yamato. It's going to make the Yamato look like a Tinker Toy. And so that's a good thing, actually. And the thing about the battleship is that, it is a representation of peace through strength. It is the ultimate reputation of peace through strength. And the sheer firepower of 16-inch.
I believe in peace through diplomacy personally, and partially through strength. You can't appear weak to your enemies. But they're also, I also believe that at some point it becomes superfluous. I believe a combination of strength and diplomacy is needed because you can't appear weak. But this battleship is just superfluous. To me, it's superfluous.
Guns. Now, I don't know what size the guns are because, a lot of it's still classified. Hey, wow, what a shock. But, I mean, can you imagine?
And
Can you imagine
that way very long?
Something with like 20-inch guns, 30-inch guns? Oh my God, dude! A battleship with 30-inch guns, whatever it hits is just not going to be there anymore.
Hey, Lady Starfire, how you doing?
It's just not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to be there anymore. So I mean, and it's interesting because I too have always wondered what the fuck happened to the battleship. He kind of shelved it or something. And that was very interesting.
I just kick in the door, beat the crap out of the biggest one there, and then piss in every corner. That shows my dominance.
And but it's going to be a beautiful ship. I need to.
And then take a crap on the boss's desk. That's how you show your dominance.
I haven't Googled to see if there's any actual artist renderings of it yet, because, like I said, a lot of it's still classified.
Oh, awesome,
folks.
Lady Starfire. Take your time.
But this is just an amazing thing, and I am absolutely thrilled. And then, of course, the media had to talk about Epstein, which that was not what they were there for. But then after that, Trump said something very interesting. He's going after the insurance companies, and he's going to cut out the middleman and give the profits of the medical industry directly to the American people. Wow. Folks, what have I said for years and years and years? I said one of the biggest problems with our country is the insurance companies, because I fully believe this with all my heart, that the insurance companies is why we're in such a financial morass these days. I think the insurance companies have been more of a detriment than a positive to the American people. I absolutely believe that. And so,
really, Irv? You don't think it could be a combination of things? I think it's a combination of things that I just don't fully comprehend because I don't know enough. I think it's probably a combination of shit. You want my honest opinion? But, we're not here to talk politics. We're here to rip on Vaughn.
So when Trump announced he was going after the insurance companies, my jaw hit the floor. It's like, whoa, wow, really? So, now like I was saying to somebody just the other day, I have problems with Trump. But when Trump is doing something right, I'm also going to say that too.
You know what? I'd be willing to bet that sumbitch goes live for Christmas. And my counterpart at night's going to have her hands full deciding who to stream. Either Vaughn or fucking Shanny, because you know that they're going to try to do that Christmas grift. You know that they are. Yeah, maybe she can shift back and forth between the two of them when one gets boring.
And this new battleship and going after these insurance companies to bring them to heel is an awesome thing. You have no idea just how awesome the repercussions of this can be. Because I tell you, when you got these insurance companies out there and they're charging you hand over fist, and and you just, I mean, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fucking amazing. Now, here's the key takeaway, though.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Because he talked about it, and other
And I'm going to have my finger on the pulse of what's going on. And the minute that bastard goes live, I'm going live. So y'all be ready for that, because I'm going live the minute that bitch goes live, or that bitch goes live. The very minute. Hell, I have my hands full when I scratch my neck. Wrinkles.
Well, Marco Rubio was there, Pete X was there. They all talked about it too. But the key thing about this is that it brings back American industry.
Awesome, Negan. That's a good way to say it.
And with
Christmas.
American industry coming back, and in a big way, mind you, that is a show of absolute strength. That, you know, that our industrial. One of the things Admiral Yamamoto back in World War II was flabbergasted about and amazed at was our industrial capacity, our capacity to come back from nothing and just, you know, outproduce every country on earth. And it was amazing to him. And, you know, because, you know, his generals came to Admiral Yamamoto and said, hey, we need to invade the United States and take over the United States. He said, no, we ain't. And they said, why? He said, because there'll be a rifle behind every blade of grass. And then he went on to speak about how America's industrial might is not to be trifled with. And it isn't. Because I tell you, if America becomes an industrial power again, oh my God, folks, the sky's the limit. There's nothing America can't do. Literally. There is literally nothing America can't do. We have the raw material. We have the resources. We have the ability. We have the American spirit. The American spirit is actually the most important component in that equation. But anyway. So, you know, I'm looking for...
All right. Who else started tuning him out? You keep doing what you're doing, Vaughn. I'm sure it'll net you something. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Forward to this new battleship. I would love to be the one to christen it in honor of my dad. That would be awesome.
Oh, nice, Corey.
I'd love to christen it.
Awesome possum.
In honor of my daddy. My daddy served, like I said, my daddy served in every major naval campaign in World War II. All of them. From Pearl Harbor right up to the signing. He was at every single one. Because he had to be. He didn't really have a choice, you know. It was a fast frigate. He didn't have a choice. But yeah. And that would be fucking awesome. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. And the insurance companies, I believe, have been a blight on mankind, particularly here in the States. I don't know about other countries. I can't speak for other countries. I can only speak for the United States. But in any event, this was a good meeting. The Epstein thing was a diversion, in my opinion. And Trump is right when he said that, you know, the Epstein thing takes away from all the good that has been done thus far. Now, Trump said in this
Trump. You know, you freaking amoral piece of shit. You're taking up for another amoral piece of shit. You do realize that, right? So hold off on your Trump rally there, Sparky.
Get together that some states are down to $1.99 a gallon. Now, I have not seen $1.99 a gallon. Now, if I look at this sign out here and it says $1.99, I'll probably freak out.
Still talking.
And what have I harped about? I said we got to get gas down to, if we got gasoline down to $1 a gallon.
He's blathering about gas prices. That's what he's blathering about now.
The economy would absolutely fucking explode. I said it then, I'm saying it now, and I'll say it into the future. You get gas down to $1. Now you say, well, Vaughn, how can that be? Why is that? Because most of your paycheck goes into your gas tank.
Not mine. I have a very economical car, as does my husband. And we don't drive here, there, and yonder. We combine trips and we go to the cheapest place, which we get it for, I think it's down to 247 now, if I'm not mistaken. It's down to 247 in this area. And when you've got a fuel efficient car, that car you're driving eats gas. It drinks it. So you're not getting any fuel economy.
Whether you realize it or not, especially if you have to go from long
Hey,
distances, or you
Shiloh.
have to, like say, okay, let me give you an example. Okay. I lived in Oneida, Kentucky, a little tiny 2-horse town, wide spot in the road. But I worked in Anvil, okay, or whatever they called it, McKee, whatever. I think it was McKee is what they called it. But Anvil, a lot of times it was a lot of times they said Anvil. But anyway, so I had to drive from Oneida to McKee every morning and back home every day. Okay. Well, what is that? That's a good chunk of your paycheck. Okay, especially if the gas prices are really high. Okay.
Do
But
you
if
have a
you
good day
cut
at
the
work?
gas prices down to $1, which is ultimately
See through Gypsy, may your day go quickly, and may the green be with you.
where I want it to be. I don't know if Trump wants it to be that low, but I want it to be that low. But if we could get gas down to $1 a gallon, then instead of spending your paycheck on gasoline, you could actually spend it on, hey, wow, groceries and paying bills, and maybe even getting the kids, putting them in the car and say, hey, let's take a road trip. How many people, how many families have ever taken a road trip here recently? Anybody? Yeah, we hardly don't do that anymore. Why? Because the damn gas prices are so high, number one. And number two, because we just flat can't afford it. But see, and another thing too, lower gas prices put more money in our wallets, so we go out and buy shit. And if we go out and buy shit, then the business are like, hey, people are buying our shit. Let's hire more people. And so they hire more people. And so instead of it,
You know something? My business depends on my regulars. I have a lot of regulars. I have a regular that comes and buys up my crystals. I have a regular that buys earrings like mad. I have lots and lots of regulars that come in at different times. Had a regular come in right at quitting time, drop a good sale, and that put us over the top for the weekend. We more than made margin, which made me happy. There's only been one time we didn't make margin. And all businesses struggle in the first few years. We're breaking even and then having a little left over to buy more stuff to make more things. This guy does not understand that fucking concept. That simple fucking concept. He can do what I do. Put together simple things and sell them. But no, he'd rather beg. He'd rather beg. Begging is his way. Begging is what he does. He's constantly got his hand stuck out. Give me more. Well, why isn't there more? This creature would steal the nickels off a dead man's eyes.
It being a negative circular action, it's now a positive circular action because we're buying more shit. The businesses hire more people. This gives more people new jobs, better jobs maybe even, and therefore, and so now you have a positive spin on the economy instead of a negative spin on the economy. Because people have more disposable income with which to do shit. The more people have money to do shit with, the better our economy is going to be. This is called common sense. Literal common sense. And so, now he said $1.99. That's good, but I mean, we can do better.
And Von Helton fixes the economy. Bravo, bitch. Bravo. Way to fucking go. Want to sit there and solve all the world's problems, but you don't want to go and get a fucking job. Brilliant. Don't do anything to help out your fucking situation.
I think we can do better. I think we should do better. We should do better. And by the way, what's the influence that insurance companies might have on gasoline? Is there any? I wonder if they have any influence on that. I don't know. I'm asking. But something to think about. But anyways, but yeah, this is primo shit right here. Because if he's going to cut out the middleman, i.e. the insurance companies, and deal directly with the American people and give the money back to the American people, oh my God, dude! He talked about how a pill in the UK is $10. Here in the United States, it's $130. How many of you knew that, Americans? Hey, Americans, did you know that a pill in the United States that costs $130 only costs $10 in the UK? Did you know that? So here's what Trump said. He said he's going to have the UK raise their price to $20, and he's going to lower our price.
Shut up. What do you fucking know? You play golf with the guy? Y'all suck beers together? Shit. Y'all ain't homies. Quit acting like you are. You know something, Hilton? You're a bum. You're a bum. You know, you're not a bum. You give bums a bad name. How you doing, all my mirrors? You give bums a bad fucking rap. I'd rather give my money to a bum that's holding a fucking sign. At least he has got the balls to stand out there in the cold, in the heat, in the rain, in the fucking snow, in the ice. Oh, that fucker deserves $1, $2, $3. Before I'd give it to you. I'd sooner burn my money than give it to you.
Down to $20. So instead of paying $100,
I'd sooner light my pipe with a $20 bill than give it to you.
$30 for that pill, you're only going to pay $20. That is phenomenal, folks. Do you realize how much money that is? That's billions of dollars. Right off the bat, boom. Billions with a B. That's incredible. That's incredible. And so, when he does something right, I'm going to say that too. I'm not just going to rag on the guy. If he does good things, and who knows, he might have even gotten that from me. You never know. Because I've railed against the insurance companies. My videos are out there where I've railed against the insurance companies. My videos are out there where I wondered what the fuck happened to the battleship. By the way, folks, there is a movie, it's a B movie, about, in fact, I think it's called Battleship. And it's where these aliens
here
are
we
hostile.
fucking go.
They're not friendly, they're hostile.
Here we fucking go. Here we fucking go.
And they come down and they try to take us over. And these sailors get an old Iowa-class battleship together because their modern stuff, see, is wiped out by these aliens because the aliens know how to defeat the technology. And so they get this old Iowa-class battleship and recommission it and put it under steam, and they go out there and they absolutely kick the shit out of these guys because it's not electronic. See, it's all mechanical. There's no electronics on it. It's all mechanical, and so they go out there and
yeah, it's kind of a ripoff from the new Battlestar Galactica. The only Battlestar that survived was Galactica because it wasn't jacked into the system. The Cylons had sent an EMP that wiped out everything. Then they were able to knock everything out pretty quick. Except for Galactica and Pegasus, of course. Pegasus escaped. I'm waffling again.
they can't. The aliens can't turn off the battleship. They can't shut it down, and so the battleship's just sitting there, bam, 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 with them 16-inch guns, and they just absolutely destroy them, buddy. And it's a great for a B movie. I really like it.
He's talking about the movie Battleship. He's talking about the movie Battleship. When I was describing the plot to Battlestar Galactica, how they were similar. And how I think it was a ripoff.
I really, really like it. I think it's just called Battleship, but it's a B movie, and it's really nice. I really like it.
And
I really enjoyed it. In fact, I'm going to see if I can look that sucker up.
Yeah, I'm a proud nerd. I'm married to a nerd. And guess what? Nerds rule the world. We do rule the world. If something breaks, you know who they call? That nerd that's sleeping in the bed in there. Because that nerd has a knowing of a lot of shit. Love you, Negan. I'm a proud nerd. I don't hide my nerdiness neither.
On Temu or something, and see if I can find that sucker, because that's a good movie, man. It's a B movie, but it's a good movie. And we just absolutely kicked ass with that Iowa-class battleship. Because they weren't expecting, see, with our modern technology, the aliens were able to exploit that, see. But see, that Iowa-class battleship, it didn't have electronics. It was all manual. And so they couldn't stop it. And so the Iowa-class just goes in there, bam, 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 and just absolutely kicks the shit out of them. Fucking genius, right? Fucking genius. And of course, the Iowa-class battleship's just awesome to look at anyway. I always liked the lines of it. The Alabama is kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of Humpty Dumpty shape.
Was
but the Iowa, man, it's just really sleek.
I just started watching that
I don't
stream.
know, it just looks cool. I don't know. Crazy me. Anyways, I got to get out of here because it's 17 minutes. Holy shit. But anyway.
Yeah, I just started watching that stream and he apologized. And, unpopular opinion, good enough for me. Will I be chatting with him anytime soon? No, I got nothing to say to the man. I got nothing to say to him.
Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed the meeting. I don't know if you all saw it, but if you didn't, there's your Reader's Digest version. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to go check and see if there's any kind of artist rendering
Yeah,
out there.
that he is.
But yeah, the 100 times more powerful than the Iowa. Holy shit, dude! Holy shit! That's something, man. And by the way, that movie Battleship brings up a good point. We should have redundancy systems that are manual, that don't require electronics at all, just in case this movie Battleship ends up being somewhat real, because you never know.
And TJ, if you're watching, I don't wish you any ill will, dude. I don't. You know, I wish you no ill will, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. But I don't think we have anything to say to each other.
Technology is a wonderful thing. Electronics is a wonderful thing. I'm not taking anything away from it. But it's also a good idea to have manual shit there too. And in that way, if the electronics do break down, we can still manually pilot that ship, right? And fire the guns and, what else? All that. You know. So, something to think about. Something to keep in mind. But I think the movie's just called Battleship. 1980 maybe? 1980, 1990, I don't know. But it's a B movie, but it's a good movie. It's a movie worth watching. And of course, patriotic pride and all that, But yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. Anyways, that's 19 minutes in. I gotta quit because I don't want to take forever uploading this thing. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day
Yeah,
and
you
better
still talking,
better
man.
tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe,
Yeah,
rate,
that's the
and
one,
comment,
Lady Starfire.
and also
That's the one.
donate. Because donations, folks, keep me going. All right. The links will be
You ain't getting a damn dono. Forget it. You ain't getting shit.
below. If you don't see any links, just hang in there. I'll get the links to you. And you can, for those of you that are overseas, you can use PayPal. For those of you that are here in the United States, you can use Cash App. Either one will work, but I mean, typically the ones here in the States use a Cash App, and the ones overseas use PayPal. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Y'all have a wonderful day and better tomorrow. Bye.
All righty, let's move on. Let's start with Someone's Coming Christmas Eve. I can't cheat you.
I got some news. News for you since I figured him. So I got some news. Hi, Tater Tot. So apparently he's coming out Wednesday, Christmas Eve. So he'll be back here on Christmas Eve. I talked to Tommy about the situation. Man, I had fucking wax in my fucking hair. Candle wax. Hi, Buddha. You happy for that? I don't know. Wait until he finds out his account got deleted.
Yeah, we saw that, Negan.
That's gonna be lovely.
Yeah, you nasty bitch.
But
What's this? What's this crap that your cat shit and piss in the fucking basement? You fucking weird bitch. No wonder the house stinks. You ain't never gonna get that stink out of there. You'll have to go a foot down to get that damn cat shit out of there.
am I happy? I don't know. I just don't know. Just say you didn't delete it. Candle crazy. Well, I mean, though I am into the candle wax erotica, no, that's not the reason why. Let's just say a marvelous person. It was Bill. It was Clinton. Clinton deleted it. Oh, the red? Yeah, let me put some light on this shit. Kind of like this having two phones thing. See? Ooh, yes. I am a stunning woman. Wait, it should be in front. In front of me. There we go. Now you just see the line on my face, but, you know, the red. But would I please make a normal live? Well, I can't right now. Have I got electricity? Yes. It might not be. He's on some good drugs. So, at least I have 30 days. Well, is he going to get his drugs right away? There's the deal, yo. Like I did. Tommy has been good to us, yeah. How's he doing in rehab? I guess he's a lot better than he was, according to his uncle. Oh, Spitney beers. Beautiful. My real hair color is auburn, so it has the red in it naturally, so it's just got...
Your hair is brown. Like you're full of shit. Like the cat shit in your fucking basement, you fucking nasty heifer.
layers of gold in it and layers of brown with the red. I know he doesn't fix anything. No, I haven't spoken to him at all. I haven't been on in a week. I've been playing. My phone was off. Well, it's still off. So I got an Obama phone, but I've been playing Dreamlight Valley like a beast. You know what? If it happens, it happens. Hi, Aaron. How are you? How's Jason? Well, his uncle said he's better than he was. You know, but he was like switching facilities apparently. Like, why didn't he go to the fucking Poconos one? It's a really nice place. Karma for what? I've never cheated on anyone, so if this is me reaping karma...
You're a liar. And he doesn't have a choice. He's on Medicaid. He isn't private paying and he doesn't have insurance. So guess what? He don't get a choice. He don't get a choice. Just like I pretty much don't get a choice. I have to go to St. Louis. Yep. If I don't want it to cost a fucking fortune, I gotta go to St. Louis. But thankfully, I don't have episodes anymore.
I don't know what kind of karma do you pertain to, because I've never done this to someone ever. Ever. Like, fuck. How did the meeting with the caregiver go? I'm not sure if she actually likes me, to tell you the truth. She looks like the type of person that's just about the money. She doesn't actually care. So, probably gonna get a new one that actually cares.
Ew!
I don't know, Kristen, if it's a drug rehab or a mental health. I don't know.
Oh my God. The thought of that just made me sick. I mean, I'm not being over dramatic. The thought of it just made me want to hurl. Oh my God.
Hope I have a good Christmas. Well, I'm poor as shit. Yes, I quit smoking. Hi, Cher. He's not here. Okay, that's sweet of you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm moving out when I have a place, okay? When you know, you know. Yeah. There are unfriendly caregivers, and I don't get it. Like, when I was doing the job, I was, I loved it. It's the best job I ever had. You know, to give love to another person that desperately needs it.
Blech.
You know, well, that's wonderful, Squid, but you can keep your opinions to yourself because I don't need them. Thank you. Have a nice day. It has been years on a waiting list. Hi, Luca. You're not blocked. I'm sorry. I didn't see you. I hear you, Angel. I hear you. It is pretty shitty. Yeah, you know, the prices were so bad for Turkey Day. No one had Turkey Day, and now Christmas is coming, and nobody has money for Christmas. Like, but my Venmo and Cash App is at Shanny Lives or Cash.
Well, number one, I ain't putting no damn money in your Cash App. That is not gonna fucking happen. Number two, I got my son a nice Christmas. And I got all my family and relatives a nice Christmas. Me and the husband will celebrate later, after Christmas, when all the sales are on. Um, Number three, we had turkey on Thanksgiving, and we had ham for Christmas. So I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Your glasses are dirty.
At Shanny Lives. You know, they're both Shanny Lives, so if you would like to donate, please do. I would like some sody. I'm drinking some really bad tasting tea.
You know what I would like? I'd like a potty made of solid gold. That's right. I want a potty made of solid gold. I want my car note paid off. I want my mortgage paid off. See? But I can want in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. How about you want in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first, bitch?
I made for myself because I had 2 tea bags and not 3. You were trying to show that you deserve better than Scumbag Rev, yeah? That's true. Well, I haven't made any this week in donations at all, so.
Oh, poor baby.
I know no one has money to spare. How's the cleaning going? It's getting better than it was. But, you know, I might as well hope that someone has something to help me. Because, ugh. Well, thank you. That's very productive. Is saying to someone who already knows to get a job. Thank you for that. That's so kind of you. Oh, that's so cool, Cher. Carrie follower, go away. You're weak.
Yeah, you're weak.
Oh, Matt, that's awesome. Have I considered a job as chief of security? Why? What happened to the other one? I've been gone, but you know all hell's breaking loose in the Trump regime. Oh, Star Trek. Or Turk. Star Turk. I know absolutely no songs from the Christmas Muppet movie. Thank you, Lisa. Why were you guys worried? I'm fine. You need to see it.
Actually, I figured one of three things has happened. Your phone got shut off. You got hauled out of there. Or that you had croaked. One of the three. I didn't think you'd croaked. Because there's somebody that's scanning those newspapers every fucking day. I know there is. Because we'd have heard about it. Like the day it happened.
I have seen it. I just don't know any of them. Yeah, I was gone for a week because of my phone. Oh, Lord. People are crazy and have been saying you died. No, I didn't have internet. My internet was on the phone. Ooh, then I'm excited for that, Spleen. If Shanny died, she would have came live to tell us about it.
That's a good phrase.
This is the ghost of Shanny.
Thank you.
Ooh, I am no.
Thank you. You've just summed this up. When it comes to this living situation of hers, she has no sense of urgency. I've noticed that. She's not taking this a damn bit seriously. She thinks that she can charm her way back into Rev's good graces and it all be gravy. Baby cakes, I don't think it's going to work this time. I think you're in for a rude awakening. I really do. I think you are in for a very rude awakening.
No longer here for you folks. Oh, you were checking obituaries. Don't curse myself. Why? Do I need money? Yes, I do. I lack the sody, and I really need it. Is me and Rev getting back together? I have no idea. As far as I know, he's just coming here to get his shit and splitting off.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit though anymore.
Exactly.
I really don't. Like, he ruined this whole relationship, in my opinion. He just
When in the military, you have to move with a sense of urgency. You can't move like a turtle. The only time I've ever seen this bitch move with any urgency is whenever there's something in it for her, i.e., food, drugs, or whatever. If it's something that's going to give her pleasure, she will move. And move quickly and move with urgency. But other than that, it's poor, pitiful me. I can't move. My back hurts. My hips hurt. I've got osteoarthritis growing in my joints. It doesn't grow like stalactites, bitch.
decided to be selfish. You know, my old barren wife can't give me kids that I can't support. Damn. Let me find some fresh piece of ass. That's not so fresh. Probably been used by a bunch of men. I've heard from Jason, by his uncle, and he'll be coming back Christmas Eve. Like fucking Santa Claus and some shit. So he's returning Christmas Eve like Santa Claus. I'll figure it out, Jan. I'll figure it out. I don't know if he's gonna move in with the catfish. I guarantee she doesn't look how she looks, because that looks AI'd as fuck. She probably has pock marks all over her face and shit. Probably fat. Or I seen how she treated her own children and decided against wasting my time.
Or she could have warts all over her face and be as big as you are. Did I say that? Yeah, I think I did. That wasn't very nice. See, this is why I'm on the naughty list. Yeah, Krampus's girlfriend will explain.
Jason will know if I'm naughty and nice. Well, he will know that certain things are no longer here, and he's probably going to be really mad, and I don't give a fuck. That could be Sally. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can come live with you, James. I need to know how you look, sir. And I need to know about other things, too. I don't know. So we're going to defer a Christmas fight stream? Sweet. Oh, Jesus, no, I hope not. Ugh. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? No, I want to know about the Mammoth Cave, Kentucky guy. I want to know about that. Oh, shit. What the hell is this shit?
I'm going to make the obvious joke. Bitch, you don't need to visit Mammoth Cave. You have Mammoth Caves. Bubbo!
Oh. Holy fuck. Leave me alone. Holy fuck. Leave me alone. Phone, stop it! Jeez, man. Thank you.
And
now, people, don't get all jealous on me here.
Shut up. No. Just no. I got to go make breakfast for my son and my husband. What is on the menu is sausage patties, scrambled eggs with cheese, gravy, biscuits, and that's it. That's what we're having for breakfast. So y'all have a good morning. I will catch up with you later this afternoon. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you're here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you this afternoon. Bye. Peace.